everyone, how's it going? It's that Nerd Ryan here. Welcome to our review of Loki Season 2. So, I was completely blown away by this season, let's just start with that. Marvel's kind of been in a downward spiral for the last couple years since Endgame, and this was a light in the darkness. Now last week I said I love the Marvels, I still do. Obviously, it's not top tier Marvel. I do feel that Loki is, though. I do have a few complaints, but I also have a lot more love to this. Well, the complaints are kind of dumb too, but I mean, it's nitpicky. But it's a great show altogether, and it really ties well with Season 2 and with everything that's going on in the MCU right now. Or it's tie-in with Season 1, I'm sorry. And just a great show altogether. So, I'm not going to get into spoilers yet, but when I do, I'll warn you, and if you haven't watched it yet, you can stop there, but I will rank it beforehand. I do have to say all the characters were well acted, well played. There's nobody that felt like a waste. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I am getting over being sick, so I do apologize for the unprofessionalism of this, but yeah. I really do enjoy this series and this season. I don't know if we're going to get a Season 3 with how it ended. But I do feel that all characters had payoffs on everything. And we ended it with still having the multiverse available, but also there being more rules now, I feel like. So I'm going to give this season a 8 out of 10. So now we're going to talk spoilers. In 3, 2, 1. So the whole premise of this is that the increase in timelines are destroying what basically holds together the timeline. So really this whole thing kind of takes span of a really short time, but also because of time travel, a very long time. Due to this too, Loki is also time slipping, which you shouldn't be able to do in the TVA, but somehow he is. Sylvie's trying to live her own life, and also at the same time they're trying to control TVA people that kind of slipped away, and then also trying to kind of stop a TVA civil war, as well as meeting Kane's newest variant, which is Victor Timely, who ends up being a really good guy. So characters like Obi and stuff like that are honestly standouts of the show. Victor Timely also a very good standout of the show. But basically, besides a few episodes, the only set piece is in a singular room. They do expand, but it takes place a lot at the TVA, especially the room before the Time Weaver. So, basically, what happens is they keep failing, so Loki tries to learn how to control his time slipping. He meets the lives of each TVA member that is important, so Casey being a convict, Mobius being a jet ski salesman, B-15 being a doctor, and stuff like that. So it turns out that no matter what, if the Weaver breaks, all of time is kind of destroyed besides the sacred timeline. He goes back to try to stop the one above all from being, not the one above all, he who remains from being killed. That wouldn't work. So then Loki sacrifices himself, takes each strand of time and holds it together, representing Yggdrasil, the Tree of Life, as he holds it. It's a very melancholy ending because it's very cool, but it's also sad because that's where Loki must spend the rest of time, at least for now. Me and a friend were talking, and her and I hope that he does get out of it, just so that way he can meet up with Thor. But yeah, I mean, it was a very cool ending, very cool series. I like that Renslayer and Miss Minutes were kind of the villain. And they're kind of trying to get Victor Timely to become He Who Remains. And just Victor's like his own thing. I like that. But yeah, so I'm going to, like I said, give it an 8 out of 10. The only complaint I have is that there's not a lot of set. Which it would be cool to kind of explore the other timelines, but yeah, that's a nitpick. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and follow me on all my social media down below. It's That Nerd Ryan, signing off.